Operation Uneducated.
Also known as Operation Dudula.
Yes, Operation Dudula, Operation Uneducated, Operation Crime scenes, criminals. It's actually, I actually said, whenever you think of Operation Dudula, you must think that they are criminals.
Yeah.
And what happened today goes hand in hand in that.
Yeah.
They opened the case against the criminals.
Yes, it's about time.
It's been time.
Yes.
And it's just so funny that the particular party who took it upon themselves to open a case against these criminals, these hooligans, these xenophobic people that are giving South Africa a bad name. Hey, that's a little bit of a benefit of the doubt that I just give to Black South Africa. Because it wasn't Operation Dudula that showed xenophobic or Afrophobic freaking acts towards Chidima. It was the other Black South Africa. So I just give you a little bit of a benefit of the doubt, but it's not just Operation Dudula when it comes to this essay. They have the tendency to be Afrophobic down there. But this particular movement, this Operation Dudula, has laid the way, has come out here with full freaking confidence and put their faces there, recorded themselves, uttered it out of their mouth to actually say whether you are documented or not, you must hamba.
Hey. Yeah, it's because no matter how healthcare is actually a human right, and the doula has no papers to even say, get out. You are not allowed to enter this healthcare facility.
Those are criminals.
Yes.
Those are criminals. Even Cyril Ramaphosa, the president. Cyril Ramaphosa, I hope you're embarrassed about the acts of this freaking movement. I hope he's truly embarrassed about the acts of that freaking movement, because if he's not, oh my God, I don't know. Greetings from Uganda. Greetings from Uganda, a neighboring country to the peanut country of Rwanda, headed by the dictator, one of the biggest dictator in the African continent, Museveni. Yes, Uganda.
Museveni, who asked for, give me one more term, one more chance. I have some unfinished project I want to complete. Please vote for me.
You Museveni, wait first before I get into Museveni now.
Yeah.
I like what Miss said. Miss said soon she'll be entering the Miss Universe pageant of Congo, and that she'll need our support. We'll support you.
Of course.
We'll support you. We'll give you shout outs and all that. We'll be there. No problemo. That is a given. We are cool. I like you. You are cool.
Yeah.
We'll do that. No wahala. No problemo. Even for me to even say no wahala, it shows that I'm multicultural. Well, no wahala is from that Niger side. Yes. From Lagos. Is anybody from Lagos here? Is there anybody from the Giants here? Are the Giants in the building? I haven't seen the Giants in a long time. South Africa, hold on. This podcast is about you. I'm coming. I'm still acknowledging my people here. Okay? Just 1 second here, please. We're warming up. We're still drinking here. You understand what I'm saying? We're warming up. It's on you, South Africa, today. And I hope there's some Dudulas here. I really hope there's some Dudulas here. I'm surprised they haven't really come to the comment section.
Not yet, huh?
You know, these people, they pick and choose, huh? They won't just come for anybody. They can tell already that we don't freaking beat around the bush when it comes to these issues. We will dish it up on them. So far, I believe in the last month, perhaps, we've done perhaps, 5 to 6 full-length, long-format podcasts on that freaking xenophobic nature of Operation Dudula in South Africa. So they pick and choose. They know this one, these rules, this is a different animal.
You have to think 3 times before doing something and mentioning his name here.
This one says, Lafala, Dudulas run when they see me. It's true. In that South Africa, that Operation Dudula picks and choose the geography, first of all, the area to operate in. They're even using the term operate. You people, you don't operate. Operate is for professionals. It's for decent folks. Operation. You people, you are not an organization. You don't operate. You guys are hooligans, loose hooligans.
Yes.
Loose people that dropped out of school. Do you understand what I'm saying? This supposed Operation Dudula, they did not go to school. Uneducated to the core.
They're vigilantes.
Exactly. They are out here breaking the law. They're not supposed to be out on the streets asking people for their papers or their IDs. Let alone a pregnant woman, forbidding pregnant women to use healthcare facilities. Besides the fact that you are uneducated and you don't have any heart and you are not human, you have an evil spirit. How could you turn away a pregnant woman? How? What? You, oh my gosh, maybe you belong in an insane asylum. It's true. I think that's where they belong. Because we can forgive an uneducated person. You're not out here causing some crazy shit that's making people wonder what the hell. You're just uneducated, you're just there, fine, we leave you, you're not causing any harm, you're not breaking any laws, it's fine, you're uneducated. But these particular ones that are uneducated are also out here forcefully, with confidence, telling people.
Loud, and they know they are being recorded.
Like we are in 2025. You freaking Operation Dudula. How do you think you will get scot-free when you come out here and you break the law and you're also recording yourself? Look, it shows zero experience. This is not a well-aged political party. In fact, they only just but registered to be a political party. This particular movement started in 2021, and only 2021 we're in 2024. And since then, they were not even the founder. This supposed Zandile is not even the founder. This is Lux's baby.
Yeah.
It just shows you, if you're gonna be a freaking copycat out here and think that you can steal somebody's dreams, you will fail miserably. This was Lux's baby, this Operation Dudula.
That is why Lux left, because he could see that people in Operation Dudula were changing their mindset. And he said, this is not the way I want. I don't want to be a part of this. This
is not how I want to be looked at.
Yeah.
I don't want to be looked at or thought of that I'm associating myself with hooligans. High school dropouts. High school? I don't think these ones even made it to high school. You think they finished primary school, these ones? I don't think so. What, do you get something
I want
to
to give them the benefit of the doubt that they finished primary school. But by mid-high school, they said, it's okay, thank you.
Not even primary school. These ones, not even primary school. These ones, you can't stand there like that and say, documented or not, that particular foreign national that you were kicking out of the healthcare facility, that particular foreign national, he's in legal rights. He's in legal rights, you know?
Yeah.
And for you to kick him out, it means you are uneducated. Because he's legal.
Yes.
He's legal. And South African law says that South Africa belongs to all who live in it. Not just to Dudulas. Not just to uneducated black South Africans. South Africa belongs to a Congolese who is well documented and resides in South Africa. South Africa belongs to a well documented Nigerian. South Africa belongs to a well documented Malawian. South Africa belongs to a well documented Pakistani. That Grootes Care, that public health care services, those places are there for these people that I've just mentioned.
Yes.
These well documented foreigners.
I mean, it's a shame to think that these Operation Dudulas are thinking that Africans are foreigners on African soil. They are not.
That is the craziest part, and that's what obviously we advocate about. We are here advocating for African unity. And that is the stance that also the EFF takes to support African unity, a borderless Africa, where every single African person is welcome anywhere in Africa. Look here, a borderless Africa doesn't mean you are undocumented all over Africa. It means we still know where you were born, we still know which part of Africa, but right now you're chilling in Ghana. But you were born in freaking Soweto perhaps, and lucky for you because it's a borderless Africa. For the first time, you black South Africa, you get to travel. Because we all know you haven't traveled. That's why you sound the way you sound. That's one of the reasons why also Lux left.
Yeah.
He said, look, I've traveled. I know that South Africa cannot live on an island. We need to be able to go out there. I've seen so much already, you know? So somebody said, Dudulas are a bunch of non-thinkers. He said it exactly the same way we said it. He explained the fact that they are uneducated. Non-thinkers are uneducated. The people who don't think are the ones that are uneducated. Did you hear Dudula's leader is from Zimbabwe with the name Senzeni Moyo Hahaha? I don't know if that's her name. I think her name is Zandile.
Her name is Zandile.
You know, you can't believe everything you read on the net, but it's for sure. We know that it's Zandile. And Zandile is a South African name.
Yes, and she's South African.
She's got kids with a Zimbabwean guy. What I asked her here online, and I asked my people too, and I was hoping that they would answer, is where were those kids born? Where was Zandile's kids born? Zandile had kids with a Zimbabwean foreign national. And where were her kids born? At least her kids were born.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. And she was in a hospital in South Africa.
And she was in a hospital. At least her kid made it past 1 year old. 1 year's. At least, you freaking Zandile. Listen very carefully, the rules is speaking here. At least your kids that you had with a foreign national from Zimbabwe, the same people that you are kicking out of Africa, the same people here that you want to forbid from accessing these healthcare facilities, at least your kids were born. Right now, as we speak, Zandile, there's a lady from Malawi, an African, with a skin like yours, moaning.
Yeah.
You freaking Zandile.
Because she came to the hospital with her 1 year old and they denied access. They
Yes.
could visibly see that this 1 year old was sick. And they said, no, go. Twice.
It's actually pissing me off that we're even saying, and they said no. You had no freaking right to say no. Yes, but you're right, it's twice. That was the second hospital.
Yes.
She first went to a first one where they denied it. Where these freaking hooligans, uneducated Operation is too much of an organized term.
It seems too like something you have to respect.
Yes, like an operation.
Yeah.
You cannot use, look, we can't use Operation Dudula. We can use the Dudula, but we can't use the term operation.
Yeah, no.
When we talk about these uneducated ones. Because operation is too much of a term that educated people use. Yes, so that particular lady, what was her name?
Her name is Grace.
Grace, right?
Yes.
Her name is Grace. Grace who? Banda?
Grace Banda.
Grace Banda. Grace Banda. So Grace Banda, you, Zandile, Grace Banda is moaning now. Grace Banda is not happy. Grace Banda wishes that her child was still alive. So that case that they opened on you, I hope it makes it all the way.
That investigation has to actually happen. South African police force. You mustn't just sleep on it.
This case, the opening of this particular case at this particular Alexandra Police Station by the only progressive party I believe they should be in South Africa, the EFF, in the one and only leader and true president of South Africa, Julius Malema. This particular case that was opened in Alexandra should serve as an example to shut you people down, to dudula the hell out of this Operation Dudula. It should be used to make sure that it's the nail on the freaking coffin. So that supposed idea or vision that you have to have a freaking political party gets put to rest. Understand what I'm saying?
And no one is going to mourn that rest. We're going to celebrate it.
Hey, we want Operation Dudula out. It's Afrophobic, especially us. We don't live in South Africa. Of course, we've been there, we've got assets, we've got stuff. But we don't live there. But still, we care about that SA. It's a part of the motherland. It's at the tip. It's at the southern part.
Yes.
It's at the Cape of Good Hope. You understand what I'm saying? Speaking of Cape of Good Hope, you know where I'm going with this, of course, man. Speaking of Cape of Good Hope, that UK-born national also, that Phil Craig, that's another one we must dudula. Because they are doing it on Black South Africa by trying to annex that Western Cape. So we, who have a strong voice, who have energy, who have the ability to articulate ourselves well, we should make sure that we Dudula Phil Craig.
Send him back to UK.
That they revoke that freaking permanent residency. He's got a permanent residency, right?
Yes.
Not a citizenship, a permanent residency.
Yeah.
And you said that there's a couple of progressive parties that came out here to demand.
To demand Home Affairs to look into his permanent residency, to say that he's not acting in accordance to his the status of permanent residency. He's causing divisions within South Africa.
He's not acting according to the values.
Yes.
To the Ubuntu values. He's
the
not
Ubuntu spirit.
The Ubuntu spirit. No. Look here. We want to be a rainbow nation. You understand? So we need those colors in the Western Cape. They want to take the colors away from the RSA. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We will cease to be a rainbow nation.
Exactly.
If they freaking win this case and they have the right to self-determination and they take Western Cape, there goes the colors.
There goes, what do they call it? The colored people, the klopsa.
The klopsa?
The klopsa, those people that dance in the streets.
Yes, with the colors.
Yes.
The
and
march.
They have all those bands and and they're singing,
and they make a lot of noise.
Yes.
And they annoy the hell out of you if you're driving at the parade.
Yes.
They in the CBDs of the Western Cape. I know them. They are cool, those people.
Yes.
Yes.
So if that Western values comes in, the klopsa.
They are gone.
Yes.
They want to take away some of these beautiful heritage and cultural traditional things that the Western Cape has. All those slums and all those Cape Flats and it's still a part of the South African team.
Yeah.
Let me say team of part of the rainbow, and it should stay like that. So you Phil Craig, and Zandile, we must put you in the same box. You people are out here to cause freaking divisions in South Africa, and we're gonna make sure that we are loud on you two people. So you are a UK-born national. You have no rights to come here and try to divide South Africa, to annex the Western Cape. And you, Zandile, although you are black South African, you already been to Zimbabwe. You've been to Zimbabwe. I hope you understand what I mean when I say you've been to Zimbabwe. You've been there. So you are the wrong ambassador to stand up here and to try to talk about foreigners must go. Because you've been with a foreigner. What you talking, man? You had kids with the foreigners.
Yes.
And those kids were born in a South African hospital. And I'm sure you gave them South African citizenship. But their father is Zimbabwean. You use the system. It's the freaking truth out here.
Yes.
I'm sure. I ask. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I take back that statement. If those kids have a Zimbabwean nationality. If she thought to herself, no, it's not right. They're supposed to have their father's nationality. And they decided between her and him, okay, this should be Zimbabwean, and he has a dream, I need Zimbabwean kids. Or they think, South Africa. Take South African citizens. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those kids were not born in Zimbabwe.
They definitely have South African papers.
They were born in South Africa.
Yes.
Yes, that's where those kids were born. Guys, where are the hearts? Please give me some hearts here. The what do you call this? The orange heart next to the face, so we can get some more people in here. South Africa is drinking, man. I told you they are drinking.
Yeah, man.
I was thinking if I should do this tomorrow or whatever, but they're drinking at this time, and it's what? It's 12 o'clock in South Africa right now.
It's the peak.
It's the peak. They're at the bar. They're at the bar right now.
On the third or fourth round already.
They're taking freaking Heinekens and Black Labels and Savannahs and all this crap. They don't even know about this news.
They don't know about EFF. Nothing.
They don't know that the greatest progressive party in EFF came out here to open that freaking case. They have no clue. So if you're just joining us, I hope you guys know the EFF opened a criminal case against Operation Dudula. In particular, Zandile, because she inspires her team, her organization, to go out there and forbid foreign nationals from accessing hospitals. And as a result, a 1-year-old baby, Praise Praise, right?
Yeah.
Praise. Praise should be here. At 1-year-old, Praise should be learning how to walk. But because of this freaking operation, this Dudula shit, our hearts have to go out to Praise.
Yay.
And our condolences to Grace, the mother.
Of course.
The Malawians. So, if really truly you have ambitions of having a political party, this is how it starts.
Yeah.
With this taste in people's mouths.
Completely sour taste. It is already your people are getting arrested, and then now people are, because of your people, of Dudula, the people are being unalived unnecessarily because they are going to these healthcare facilities, but you are standing there saying, give me your documents.
And you're too stupid, you're recording yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You're breaking the law, bro. Especially, there's one boy there, he works with a lot of energy. Hey, I know his face. I don't know the names of these ones, but there's one boy there. He likes to act like he's a commando. But look at the people that Operation Dudula boy likes to shout at. To say, if you don't have ID, you must get... He's talking to grandmas. It's just grandmas in the line.
That's a shame in itself. Who are you talking to? Older people like this.
He doesn't have the freaking guts to talk to real G's out there. If that freaking line was full of G's, he would shut the freaking hell up. They wouldn't show up. They'll turn the freaking hell around. You must just look at the people in line. The people that... the reason why we haven't heard like a major freaking violence or fight between Operation Dudula and some freaking foreign national, for example, is because this Operation Dudula is very picky.
It's like almost like they go on timings where it's women and children.
Yes.
You know? It's
only when it's women and children, then Operation Dudula comes there. You're not allowed. You don't play games here. I'm telling you, they pick and choose where to go. Where to go. And that guy with all that energy, all that testosterone is out there shouting at women. Women, and the women, the old women. Yeah. They just get up. They walk out. What can the old women do?
And it's not nice. You just see them just get up. Why are they listening? They don't, they should talk, man. They just go. I'm not here to see you. I'm here to see a doctor. You're not a doctor. Go out. You're not a policeman. Get out.
Those ones. That one is he has less authority than a normal citizen. Because he's uneducated. In some other countries, I can put you under citizen's arrest. I'm putting you under citizen's arrest. Yes. Like in the US. That one doesn't even have that citizen's arrest. If there's anyone that perhaps must leave that South Africa, it's Operation Dudula. Because they don't have the values of Ubuntu. No. They don't have the values that South Africa tries to uphold. Values of togetherness, and we are the rainbow nation. We are welcoming to the world. We need all 1.3 billion Africans out here. We need to work hard. We understand international relations. We are well-traveled, and all of the above. And especially those ones.
Especially because South Africa went through that apartheid stage. Black South Africans, you know what it's like to be told not to go somewhere. You cannot go somewhere. You must get out. Why would you want to force it now on a foreigner from another African country who also tried to help in that apartheid era?
Yes. So that act of this Operation Dudula, or of this xenophobic, Afrophobic South African who didn't understand the apartheid regime, who didn't understand that there was a time that they were being forbidden to access certain areas of their own country. You couldn't go to the beach, you couldn't go to certain parks, you couldn't go to certain restaurants. They have forgotten that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Even now, you can't go to Orania. Why don't you fight that? There are places in your own country you cannot go, but you're out here taking it out on the foreign national. You're only taking it out on black people. You leave the British guy alone. You leave the Australian women alone. You come out here, act all peaky and say, I'll go for the pregnant women. You weak ass. So that act, that character of doing that is the same that these freaking Rwandese also have. They've also been through a freaking G-side in 1994. But they were also supposed to learn from it. Just like the South Africans were supposed to learn from apartheid. You understand? Yeah. When they were forbidden from going to certain places. and the rest of Africa came out here to help abolish apartheid day. Just like the black South Africans were supposed to learn from that, these freaking Rwandese were also supposed to learn from their own G side in 1994. But these two spirits, I call them spirits. You understand what I'm saying? Me calling them spirits is me giving them the benefit of the doubt.
That they can change.
That is not their doing. It's almost like, God, please forgive them for they not know what they do. It's a spirit that we can cast out. You understand? They were supposed to learn, those Rwandese, they were supposed to learn from that G side. And not to come out here and the overspill of the G side that overspilled into Congo. When Congo was like, Congo opened up its arms. What's going on? They couldn't speak. They were traumatized. Yes. It was a G side. They saw a lot. Congo said, don't worry, go. No papers. Just keep going. Overflow. Just come in. In 1994, we took you in, you Rwandese. They were supposed to learn something about life. They were supposed to know that as humans, we have heartbeats. And we have dreams and aspirations. We have feelings too. We have emotions. And that we should appreciate one another. But they came out here and started committing G-side also in the country that took them in for 30 years and started stealing. They started stealing from the country that showed them hospitality, that gave them refuge. You Rwandese. It's actually shocking that even as I speak, a lot of them are listening to this and they still have some stupid shit to say. Yeah. But this is the freaking truth. Everybody knows that we gave them refuge.
Yes. And they just saying a lot of nonsense about DRC, and they are just saying like nothing ever happened.
That's the human heart.
Yeah.
The human heart doesn't give a crap what you do for it. If you do something for someone, the next day they'll think you're supposed to have done it. You have to do it again. But these ones are worse because these ones, they come in and then they start analyzing. And the freaking government, Paul Kagame, you should be ashamed of yourself every time you stand up on any freaking stage and want to talk about Congo. Congo took your Rwandese in 1994. What the hell is wrong with you? Crazy or what? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, he will.
What kind of grown-up is this?
Yes. It's true. But he will also just say, we have also so many Congolese.
He has the audacity to want to insult us and call people foolish. You understand what I'm saying? He said, they don't have any. Hey, even if the Congolese people don't have any brains, if you had a heart, you would appreciate and you'd be grateful for what they did for you in 1994.
And you would stop looting.
First of all, you stop looting. First of all, you think twice. First of all, you would even come to Congo anytime and say, what do you need, Congo? You're my best friend. You took me in. I don't remember that time when you did that for me. Instead, you come here and you're just freaking stealing, looting, and you're standing on different freaking stages, trying to make speeches, trying to condemn the same people that took you in. What the hell? That's why I don't bite my words with them.
Yeah, because he's also the first one to just say African unity. African leaders, they need to stand up for Africa. We need to work together as African countries.
You know, that's how liars do. Liars do. They call people like that like a narcissist. Like narcissists, they act like that. They cannot recognize any. They are actually doing the worst, but at the same time, they want to be out here acting as if they are so cool. You understand what I'm saying? They want to still act as if they don't do anything wrong, but they're actually doing the worst. It pisses me off when I hear certain Africans out here say that Paul Kagame is one of the great Pan-Africanists out here. How can somebody who's responsible for so many freaking lives in East Congo be seen as a Pan-Africanist? How can a Pan-Africanist be out here allowing his freaking army, causing chaos? You're out here supporting a freaking rebel group that's dropping bombs on displacement camps. A lot of people are losing their lives. Women are being violated per hour, 50 per hour, some atrocities being done to your own skin, to other black folks, to other Africans, and you people have the freaking audacity to say he's a Pan-Africanist. You freaking fake-ass people. Crazy, huh?
That is not a Pan-Africanist.
What you talking here, man? People, you are living in a different era now. Because now, you people will be forced to hear the truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. And lucky for you people, there's a sense of humor here. It's true, man. I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Yes, there's too many freaking atrocities happening in Kivu. Too many thieves, too many hyenas out here stealing and looting. Yes, that Rwanda must be stopped. That Rwanda can only be stopped, first of all, yes, because we call a spade, and we are real with ourselves. If we, the Congolese people, we get our acts together, we stop the freaking corruption that we have there in that freaking Kinshasa, and we pick up some pace. Some pace, you know what I mean by pace? Felix is getting slow.
Yes, pick up the pace. Be vocal about what you're doing. You know, the citizens of Congo, they also need to know, because you've put hope about this peace mineral deal, but so far there's nothing happening.
You give hope.
More atrocities.
Exactly. Felix Tshisekedi, you gave us hope. You say the biggest gangster, the American gangster, is bringing in security. But why are you entertaining those freaking talks with those rebels? You were not supposed to sit with the rebels. You are not supposed to negotiate with the rebels. Let me tell you something else, Felix Tshisekedi, and I want all the Congolese people to hear me. America will never respect Congo because Congo is currently negotiating with terrorists, with the rebels. America's motto is, America, we don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't. Now you, Congo, what the hell are you doing in Doha? Even if America doesn't say it, America won't say it, America will keep quiet because America wants that cobalt. America wants those minerals. So America is not going to come up here and try to change your freaking morality. They just know as Americans, they don't negotiate with terrorists. But they see you, Congolese, you're out here negotiating with the same people that America themselves have sanctioned, and the UN themselves has done the investigation and said, yes, these are rebels, and yes, they're being backed by that freaking Kigali. They know, but they are watching you. You are the type to negotiate with rebels.
You're taking your time here.
You're the type to negotiate with rebels, you Congo. But anyway, I just want that 70% deposit of cobalt so I can deal with China.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to win this game against China because China's out here controlling the supply chain of these minerals. So I don't care about what you do. Just give me that cobalt.
Yeah.
They don't show them respect when America is in its own place and Congo is not there. America knows that what is this? This is African mentality, man. We don't respect this mentality here.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's true. But this America is going to get tired of the waiting game because they would want to now see results. They want to see the profits. Soon.
I think no, it's up to America. These puppets don't call shots. It's up to America. America is the one that's like, we're busy here. Even the fact that I bet you there's been some world leaders that have gone to the US as a spur of the moment. They made space for them. And they said, Congo and Rwanda must wait.
They keep pushing them back.
They said, look, push Rwanda and Congo back there again. I need Poland here. And I'm saying,
I need to go to UK.
Yeah, push it back. They say, what, these puppets, man? You understand what I'm saying? You think it's like, whew, next. Hell no. Some of them are jumping the freaking queue. They're like, push it back. Just send a letter there. What is that puppet going to say?
Okay.
Of course it's okay. What, puppet?
They will just continue waiting and hoping that things are staying in place.
Thank you very much, Big Dairy 20. Thank you for the support. I see you there. Appreciate you. Oluwelel. Hello, Oluwelel. Appreciate you. What's up? Good vibes. 34. Much love. Yes, appreciate you guys. So, my thing, just like we were talking before, Operation Dudula, wait first, man. There's two of you people that we're dealing here with simultaneously in this month. It's this freaking Rwanda and it's you people also. It's Rwanda and Congo and M23 and it's Operation Dudula here in South Africa. We have to simultaneously be looking at them like this. Because we're Pan-Africanists, man.
Yes.
I can't just talk about Rwanda, and I can't just talk about Dudula. You are uneducated, you can't take all my time. I have to play like this. And at the same time, every once in a while, I look over there in Burkina Faso and I say, Capitaine, Traore, oh, how you doing? I'm good. We're working over here. We're drawing awareness over here.
It's like having a bird's eye view over Africa.
Yes, we have to. We have no choice. Because most of Africa is sleeping. They're just sleeping out here. They don't care about the many Africans that are losing their lives. You Africans, you are sleeping. And you must all know that from this side, you'll hear it direct. You are sleeping. You are lazy. They're daydreaming. You are possessed. It's true. You have to say the extreme on them. Because it's crazy that 1.3 billion Africans are quiet. While there's many freaking different wars in Africa.
So many atrocities on women and children.
Yes. South Sudan, some crazy crap, Africans. Congo, 31 years, Africans. Mozambican people, a lot of them are living in poverty. Africans. Even you South Africans, although you have a freaking big mouth, you must keep quiet for a second first. A lot of freaking townships there. It's not normal. Wake up. Africans. Go to that Cameroon. Cameroonians are crying because this spirit is about to be voted for again. It's a spirit, that Paul Biya. It's not a human no more.
Yes.
So the Cameroonians are out here saying, oh my gosh, change needs to come. I just had somebody from Uganda here said, M7 must go.
Yes.
We need change in Uganda. Africans. These other ones from Congo, Brazzaville. You see, there are some Africans out here who they don't even have the heart to talk.
They feel like they're not even tired. They just like, it's not going to happen. They've given up hope already. No matter what they say, this puppet is going to stay in power.
And Gabon. You see these countries there? Gabon, those people, locked down. France is there still. Ivory Coast, locked down. A puppet of France in Alassane Ouattara chilling there. The other one is Ghana and Nigeria. The slight birth of Afrophobia that's happening there in Ghana with the Nigerian nationals that also reside there. That slight xenophobic thing that's happening there. Africans.
Yeah.
But like I said, all freaking 1.3 billion Africans are out here freaking quiet. These Africans, they're all just about, let me pack up and go. It's crazy, huh? Let's leave this land.
Yes.
That's the dream of most Africans in Africa.
Yeah.
Especially kids. The youth under the ages of 18.
Because they're all exposed to the Western life. And they think, why am I struggling here with this Museveni? Let me get out. Let me go to that Paris. Let me go to that Belgium.
Let me go to Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of those black boys, they even say, let me go and find one of those white girls in Germany, those Norwegian salmon.
Yeah.
Let me go get a Norwegian salmon. Apparently they like dark skin. Let me do my utmost best to go out there. Let me apply to be an expert somewhere. Let me go. Africans are out here running away from the richest place. The system is put in place in such a way that you yourself, who owns all that riches, you want to leave it. You want to vacate. You want to bounce. You want to go somewhere else. And the Mulungu is up there laughing. And you leave. You do anything to cross those freaking seas, and sometimes you end up in a freaking You know what is that sea that they like to cross that sea and they end up just... Those boats.
Yes.
So they even go through that. They go through any measure.
That's extreme though. Oh.
Those boats, they risk their lives.
Yeah, but mothers and children, they also go. They do that.
You see that freaking boat.
So imagine the place that they are leaving, that on that boat is solitude.
They get on that freaking waggly boat and hope to God that they make it to Europe. But why are you leaving Africa? Oh, the opportunities. You know what? It's not your fault. This Africa is full of puppets. Grown folks who demand respect, who want you to bow down to them, you know? Anyway, Mulike. Anyway, I'm from Ethiopia. Big respect and love, my African brother. Thank you very much, Muli. Appreciate you. Aluwele says they lose hope. That's why. It's true.
Yeah.
They lose hope because we have foolish leaders. Foolish leaders.
Not leaders. Supposed people that are just allowed to make some sort of decision.
Foolish spirits.
Yes.
We have spirits. We are being led by spirits. You heard it from the roots. From now on, these are puppets, yes, but these are spirits. Okay, you heard it here first. I like the way that sounds. Patrick Rules refers to every African president as a spirit. Paul Biya is a spirit. Paul Kagame is a spirit. Museveni is a spirit. Sassou Nguesso is a spirit. The Obiangs, those are spirits. Every single freaking dictator. William Ruto, you are a spirit. Especially you. You are a spirit. You are a Zakayo.
That one you can actually see because the way he's smiling, the way he's light on his feet.
Yes. We are led by spirits. And these particular spirits, a spirit doesn't live willingly. That's why these freaking dictators want to stay there for life. That's why Paul Biya wants to run again this year, next month. These are spirits. These aren't puppets. I always knew that puppet was a mild term to describe these freaking people, these selfish, greedy humans. I always knew it. It was deposited in my spirit. Patrick, this term that you are using as spirit, it's too mild. It's not hitting home. These are spirits. That's why I said in one of those TikToks, I said, the curse of Africa. Paul Biya. Or the curse of Cameroon, or the curse of whatever. So we're being led by spirits. And that's why my African people lose hope. And so they want to leave Africa to go to Europe.
Yes.
Good evening, comrade, sir. That's Bro Cletus.
Hello, Bro Cletus. How are you doing?
How you doing, my brother? It's been a while. We here. You know, there's some comrades here that even when we have a chance to meet one another, or we have a chance to see who we can meet or go there, he's one of the ones.
Yeah, for sure.
He's been here from the very, very beginning. Yes, I'm doing great, sir. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. William, is that the same William? William, I see a William here. 100% true. Thank you, William. Appreciate you, William.
No, that's not the same William.
This is a different William.
Yeah.
There's a few William. Yeah, when you got a bunch of followings, William is a popular name, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this particular William, the way that it's spelled with the dots, I'll remember that. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate you. You know everything and being everywhere. Sans. I know everything and being everywhere. How do you mean?
I'm not sure. I cannot even...
I don't understand how you mean, but it almost sounds like a compliment. But I have to think first because you have a South African flag there. I know how you people feel in South Africa about me. So actually, I have a lot of people that like me in that South Africa. It's only the small ones. It's only uneducated people who don't like me in South Africa. All the cool folks, especially the ones that live in Sandton, Rivonia, Camps Bay, they appreciate and they know. Those ones know me. It's only the uneducated South Africans that don't like me. Yes, and it's only the Rwandese that have never traveled, that live in Rwanda sometimes, that feel some type of way. The Rwandese that don't live in Rwanda appreciate me.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I have them on the DM. So thank you very much. Appreciate you. Who else is here? Let me see. Senzo. I remember Senzo 92. This thing of Dudula is irritating me. Why must I show them my ID? Don't show them your ID, Senzo.
No need, man.
Don't show those uneducated criminals your ID. They don't have the right to ask you for your ID. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you disrespect yourself like that? Don't show them your ID, bro. Just look, they won't do shit. They won't do shit. And if it gets to a place where they try to threaten or they try to become violent, you just pick up your phone, call the popo. That's it. Just stay there, and if some crazy shit happen, let it get on the news. Let it get on the news. You don't be violent with these dudulas. My African nationals, please do not be violent with Operation Dudula. No matter how reckless or irresponsible or criminal they act against you, you just keep your hands to yourself and just pick up your phone and call the popo.
Yeah, because that is going to actually make them think a little bit.
Yes.
This one. You're not reacting the way others react.
Because you, Makorekwere, you are actually educated. You think. You've traveled. You are there. They've never traveled. You've been out of your country. That's not what I'm saying. You are multicultural. You don't act like them. They will get what's coming their way. South Africa themselves will deal with them. You foreign national people, you just keep cool. You cannot act like them. You cannot stoop to that level. That's an uneducated level. Yo, I have a great way of expressing myself. I like it, man. It just comes up here. It just comes out.
Yes.
That's the only way. I know they are irritating you, Sensei, but don't also at the same time have pride. Don't show them your ID. But you, look here, if you choose not to show your ID to a non-state authority individual, you're not breaking a law. You're not doing anything. They are not a state authority. So you don't have to show them your ID.
Not at all.
Hello, Makwerekwere here. Hey. I love that one. I love that one.
That's a nice entrance, Caroline.
Caroline, I love you. There you go. Because I say too. I say I'm a stylish Makwerekwere.
Yes.
I wear it as a freaking badge of honor. What else can you say? What more? Do you have any more insults? This particular Makwerekwere has traveled. This particular Makwerekwere is multicultural.
Yes.
This particular Makwerekwere is not out here wasting time asking people for their freaking ID. You understand what I'm saying? This Makwerekwere is busy. So I like the fact that she owns it like this. Hello, my Makwerekwere sister. That's the only way they'll be like.
So what now? So Mama Makwerekwere.
They're wearing it as a badge of honor. Yes, you don't define my identity. Are you crazy or what? We are bulletproof. Yeah, that's cool. I like this girl, huh? I like that. Carolina. Is it the same Carolina that follows us? I think it's her.
Yes, it is.
It is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She's got 2 beautiful kids. She's got 2 beautiful kids.
Yes.
Yes, I know her. I know her. She's always in the comment section. She's always saying it. Yes. There she is. Appreciate you, my sister. Appreciate you. Much love to you. Much love to you. I always respond to her. Yeah, she's cool. I like that. And Bro Clitter says, we are bulletproof. Of course we're bulletproof.
That's the only way to be.
You know what makes us bulletproof? Is the fact that we understand that together we are stronger.
Yeah.
We have it in us. We have the ability to unite. We have the ability to come out here and see no difference between us. That's why we are bulletproof. And we know our true identity. Doesn't matter where we come from. We know that even if there's chaos that has been in our countries and we migrate to your country, even if we're a foreign national in your country, we know that it's not our fault. I wasn't the leader in my country. It was the fault of those freaking politicians, those puppets, those spirits. Okay? So we are able to navigate through life, through different countries to find refuge because of the doings of our freaking puppets. So we are bulletproof. Yes.
I like the way they have just evolved from presidents to leaders to puppets to spirits.
The spirits. By the way, all African leaders are spirits. Even those people that are leading in Haiti.
Yeah.
Those people that were installed there to be the leadership, those are also spirits. Yeah. We're being led by spirits. Those aren't humans. Tell us more about South Africans. Teach us. Says Sands. Sands, aren't you South African? You got a South African flag. Have you been in Sandton, brother? Of course. Whew.
What question is that?
First time in Sandton was in 1991 during apartheid. Okay, apartheid officially was abolished in 1990. But my first time there was in 1991, and democracy was ushered in 1994.
Yes.
Yes. Been to Sandton, bro. Been to that Nelson Mandela Square. Been to that, my favorite hotel there, Michelangelo. Michelangelo, you know what I mean? Michelangelo. Been to Rivonia. I used to go to gym in Houghton. Houghton is one of the most prestige, one of the most expensive places in that Gauteng, where Nelson Mandela has a house, a huge house.
Yeah.
That's a rich place for a lot of people. That's why I used to go to gym. At Virgin Active. Okay, I've said enough for him to believe that. Okay.
You can hear now, yes.
Yes. He's convinced. He's like, oh. Man, you went for the heels. With the names you dropped here, you went for the heels. It's true, man. Sandton City was built after 1994. What? 1995? No, my bro. Oh, Sandton City. You talking about Sandton City? No, you're not talking about Sandton City. You're talking about Sandton, man. Rivonia, Rosebank, all of those places. Been there, bro. Been there, done that. It's Rosebank. You drive down that road, you get to Rivonia. No, Rivonia, if you come this way, Rivonia, Rosebank, you keep going, then when you go left, then you start hitting Houghton. Anyway, been there. Been to Sun City too. Been to Lost City too. Been to Cape of Good Hope. I just took him to the other side.
Complete other side.
Yes, from Gauteng all the way to the southern tip of Africa in Cape Town, Cape Point. Cape Point past Samostown, Muizenberg. All the way there, Cape de Bonne Espérance. We know South Africa more than certain South Africans.
Yeah.
It's crazy, huh? That when some of them come out here and say, this is not your country. It's more my country than it is your country. Have you been around? I've touched all freaking provinces here. The only way you can call it your country is if you've been around it. You can't call this your house if you've never been in the freaking bathroom.
If you have not experienced every part of it.
You haven't been in the kitchen. You don't know how those cupboards look like. You want to say this is your house. It's not your house. That's my South Africa. Anyway, to be serious with it, South Africa belongs to all who live in it. I'm legally right to say that. I'm legally right to quote that because it says so in the Constitution.
And that is such a beautiful thing also. South Africa belongs to all who are in it. Yeah,
to all who live in it. To live in it. We're not saying to just be in it like an undocumented illegal migrant. We have papers, bro. Understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes. South Africa belongs to all who live in it with papers. South Africa belongs to all who live in it who's documented. Do we have to say it? I think with Black South Africa you have to say it that way.
Yeah.
Because if you just say to all who live in it, they think you mean criminals, mafia, undocumented, Malawian, anybody. No, that's not what we mean, bro.
Their mind will always go to the extreme other side. No, man.
South Africa belongs to all who live in it and they are well documented. Yes. Look, hey, you can think whatever you think. The fact here is this. Your government is on our side. Because your government knows that we mean it well. Yes. Your government knows that we mean it well when we say, South Africa, we need to unite as Africans. Julius Malema likes me because when I come out here and I say, hey, Africa is one country. It should be a borderless freaking country here. Just because we say it should be a borderless Africa, it doesn't mean you will not be documented. Oh, hey, there's a lot of education to do with a lot of people, not just South Africans, with a lot of people. Because, like we heard also, like we know, the United States, 54 states, borderless, united. There was a time they were not.
But now look how they are running that country.
They run the world.
Yeah.
Your president was there. Did you not see?
Yes.
Look at Europe.
Cupcake went to go big in the Oval Office.
Look at Europe. It's different countries. Even that should teach you. There's Spain there. There's Sweden there. There's France here. There's Italy here. There's Germany here. But it's a borderless Europe. When they say borderless, they don't mean there's nothing. They'll still be able to track that you came in. But you don't need anything. You don't need a visa.
Yes.
You can just go. That's what we mean by borderless Africa. They'll still... He entered here.
Yes.
Okay? He entered here. But you don't need visa. They don't mean you just... There will be no one here. There will be like empty.
There will be no gates. There will be no immigration all of a sudden.
There will still be immigration. There will still be gates. There will still be a checking point. There will still be... You, Black South Africa, there will still be a checking point. You just don't need to pay. You don't need to pay. You should be freaking happy. You should want a united Africa. You don't need to pay. You can just go.
Yes.
And you come back. They'll be able to check that you went in. Understand what I'm saying? And that is necessary because if you commit a crime there, they know where you are. The people are not stupid out here to just make a they have a different understanding of a borderless Africa. That's because a lot of them haven't traveled to other places that operate like that. Like in Europe, we operate with a borderless Europe. A borderless Europe.
Yeah.
But because Black South Africa hasn't been to Europe, they don't know what a borderless life looks like. They think it's just like whatever. You understand? If they would go there, and it's the masses of Black South Africa that hasn't been there. That's why I say the South Africans that we know, that are educated, that are well-traveled, that are multicultural, that's been out there, that we have a chance to conversate with, that understand the message that we're giving out here, are embarrassed at Operation Dudula. Operation what? Unknowing, embarrassing. These educated Black South Africans are hiding their faces in Nosret. In Nosret. You understand? In these 5-star places.
Yes.
They'll be like, oh, yes, I know my country is going through that. And then they say, I don't like to really get too much into politics and stuff like that.
I just don't believe in all of that.
And then I say, my friend, it's not politics, huh? It's a social cultural issue. That's not politics. Come on now.
Yeah.
But I'll take it easy on you. I know it's not all South Africans. Yes. So we haven't been to Europe before. What is the stats of this SA people not traveling? I don't understand the question, but majority haven't been traveling. Never mind just Europe. I think you Black South Africa, if you ever get a chance to travel, you must take baby steps. You mustn't jump the whole of Africa to go to Europe. You'll get a big head. You still wouldn't learn anything.
First go to Kenya.
First go to Mozambique. Right there.
Just take a drive.
Yes, just first go to Mozambique. You come out. First go to Namibia. And instead take baby step. Take your route all the way up there until you get to Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. Up there. And then come back here, spend some time, get to know your people first. So that Afrophobic spirit can be removed first. And then go out there. If you just jump like this, phew, you jump all your African brothers that you need to unite with, you wouldn't have learned anything. You come back here with a big head. You know, there was a time South Africa could travel to UK without a freaking visa, huh?
Yeah.
Visa on arrival.
And then
they squashed that shit.
Real quick.
They squashed that shit.
Yo.
Anywho. What stats are you looking for, Sands? I don't know what stats. I don't have stats in my head here about something. I only have experience. Which ones do you want?
Oh, he's asking for the stats of how many SA people are not traveling.
Oh. The stats of how many SA people are not traveling. I don't know. I don't work in that department. But I believe it's a huge man. It's mostly black South Africa. The colored folks, they move. The colored South Africans, they travel.
They move around, yeah.
They move around.
Yeah.
They can make it. I've seen them. I've seen a lot of them. This one says, they are in location for lifetime, my friends. They're in townships for lifetime. Oh my gosh. They have to change their attitude and then God will open up doors for them. If they don't change their attitude and they continue on with this Afrophobic nature, they'll never have a chance to travel in this lifetime. Black South Africa needs to come out here and have an epiphany so that God can open up the windows of heaven.
So that xenophobic, Afrophobic behavior is not right.
Black South Africa, listen, let me tell you something. When you stop asking foreign nationals for their ID, then maybe God will bless you with a passport. For as long as you keep coming out here breaking the law and asking people for their IDs, God will close that door. Jeez, I'm freaking rhyming up in here. I don't know how I do it. It's the truth. Many of truth said in gesture. That's how we keep it light. Because we know that we're dealing with Gen Zs. We're dealing with small minds. Oh, I need to stop this.
Just keep flowing.
Keep rhyming. Can you stop rhyming, please? Can you stop rhyming? You're distracting them. Oh my gosh. I've never met a South African in my life, and I'm Kenyan. Why? Why haven't you? How old are you? How old are you, and where do you live, Juma? And why haven't you met your brother or your sister? Africa is one country. I hope you're not planning to go through your life having not met them. It's good to meet them.
They are special people.
Don't judge them. We are teachers. That's why we sound like this. It's not for everybody to speak like me. We have a duty, we have a calling to do what we do. But you, just find your way there to the Cape of Good Hope. You'll like it there. Bring your camera with you. Yeah. I live in Kenya and I'm 34 now. Brother. Okay, have you left Kenya before?
No, but even if, I think South Africa is in Kenya as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of South Africans in Kenya.
Everywhere, actually.
I haven't been to South Africa. Yes, there's a lot. South Africa. Look, you see, there's also a bunch of South Africans that work in many different countries in Africa.
Yeah.
And while they are in Nigeria, for example, while they are in different places, they hear about the noise that this freaking Operation Dudula is making down there. And they're embarrassed. The Operation Dudula, you are embarrassing your other brothers and sisters that are working elsewhere. That's because you don't travel. Just because you don't know, you have a vision, you're not multicultural, doesn't mean you should come out here and be responsible and record yourself and say, documented or not, you're not allowed. Hey, man. You're making South Africans look bad.
Yeah.
You Operation Dudula. Operation Dudula what? Who picked that name? Who picked this funny name anyway? Operation Dudula. That person was not thinking.
But I think also Dudula, they had a different objective before. They were all about the...
Fighting?
Yes.
Powder?
Yes.
Yes. Which was a cool objective. You should have just stuck with that vision. Even in entrepreneurship, they teach us. When you have a vision, stick to your vision. And every once in a while, you must revisit your vision. You must have a whiteboard. You must put your vision there. Because over time, your vision could become blurry. If you don't revisit your vision,
yes.
Then you end up doing some other crap that are so far gone from your actual vision.
We need to stay focused.
You need to stay focused. You need to write your vision down.
And a place where you can see it every day.
Yes, so that it remains alive and well in your mind. South Africa is on my bucket list. Carolina, merci beaucoup. South Africa is on my bucket list. I must visit soon. You will like it. Thank you, Caroline. Caroline, by the way, I have a sister named Caroline.
Yeah.
She's Carolina.
Yes.
And Caroline is Caroline. According to you, we are bad, poor, and uneducated. I am learning about me and my people. Teach. Listen, I never said you are bad. That's the South African talking here.
Yeah, clearly.
First of all, I never said you are bad. I never said you are poor.
I think because...
I might have... Anyway, the poverty part is not your fault. We should do it. But I never said you are bad. Uneducated, I said. Not all South Africans. Operation Dudula for sure. And everyone else who was after Chidima was also uneducated. Those ones were also possibly bad.
Those ones are small-minded people.
Yeah, those who went against Chidima were bad. Those ones were bad. Those ones were worse. Because Chidima had more right to take part in South Africa Miss Universe because she was born in South Africa.
Yes.
Than Phil Craig has to come as a UK-born national to come out here and want to annex the Western Cape. Chidima had more right, at least. And if Black South Africa was educated, or if they could see, if they had any freaking values or morals, if they knew that she was really a daughter of the soil because she was born there, they wouldn't have come out here and said the crap that they said about her. Because
where is that fire towards Phil Craig, Black South Africa?
That Phil Craig was not even born there. We don't care if he has a permanent residency. He was not even... Look here, you must be a South African at least if you want to annex something. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can't come out here with the PR, the South Africa, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And talk about annexing. You just a permanent residency.
If you don't like the way the country is being run, take your family and go
Who
to
the
UK.
hell are you? Who the hell are you? You can't come out here as a UK-born national. Actually, even if you attain a South African citizenship, you still don't have the right to lead a movement to annex anything. Just like in the US, you must be born in the US to be the president of the US.
Yes.
You must be born. We're not talking about you must have a citizenship. In annexing, you want to be the leader, you were not even born there. We don't give a crap about that permanent residency. People need to wake up here. You understand what I'm saying? You can't lead, you're the wrong person. Your allegiance actually is still with that UK. So that means if you do succeed to annex the Western Cape, you want to bring in freaking UK values here.
No way.
Western values. Anyway, they've admitted it. They say we'll bring in Western values. You, no. Patrick Rule says no. No Cape independence, no annexing the Western Cape. I know that Black South Africa is sleeping, but me, I'll come out here as a Congolese and say, in my South Africa, because Africa is one country, no annexing.
Absolutely no.
No annexing.
No.
Look, no annexing here. We want African unity. This one is also against what we are advocating. We're talking about African unity here. You're talking about annexing. We're talking about African unity here. You're talking about bringing in Western values.
This small piece of this small person is now just saying annexing this beautiful part of South Africa.
This beautiful part of Africa.
Yes.
There's no other Table Mountain in Africa. Table Mountain belongs to Africa. It's very important to a Nigerian. It's very important to an Ethiopian. You can't come out here and bring in Western values here. African values all around. All around the motherland.
Yes.
Yes, now, not this crap here. You don't know the Western Cape, brother. You know Cape Town. Don't talk too fast. Look, don't talk too fast. Because let me tell you something about me. Even if I didn't know the Western Cape, the Holy Spirit can just start telling me about the Western Cape now, and then I just start saying it. That's who you're talking to here. Even if I didn't know the Western Cape, suddenly the Holy Spirit can just go, woof, and I know everything about the Western Cape.
Yes.
And then I just start dishing out here. Don't come for the rules. I'm telling you. Should I just name a few places?
Yeah,
Should I just
ahead.
name a few places? You, okay, Sands. Where are you from in South Africa? We're going to do a quiz right here on stream. Sands, where in South Africa are you from? You were talking a lot here, so I know you can type fast. So type. I'll ask you a question, please. Don't start to hide here. We got you here. I know, I can name a lot of these freaking areas from the CBD, from Cape Town, first of all. Let's start with Cape Town. Oh, yeah? I said let's start with Cape Town, huh?
Yes.
Let's not go to Somerset yet. Somerset West.
Yes.
Let's not go there first. Let's not go to Paarl. Because you said Western Cape.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's not go to Paarl yet, okay? You're quiet now. Let's not go to Saldanha Bay. Yo, my God. Let's not go to Paternoster. Paternoster is not in Cape Town, huh? You don't even know that freaking name. He doesn't know. Let's not go to Hornsby. Have you ever seen a great white shark?
Face to face.
Have you ever seen a great white shark face to face? As a great white shark come right here by the cage. Where they say, I'm born in Soweto, own house in Goedbrank River and main line. That's why you asked me about Goedbrank River.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's why you asked me about that. Have you ever seen a great white shark? Have you ever been to someone's town? Like we spoke about Cape Point here.
Yes, we did. Cape Agulhas.
Yes, we spoke about Cape of Good Hope here. Have you ever been through the tunnel? When you leave Paarl, you go over the hill. Have you ever been to Franschhoek? Franschhoek, the French town. The French town. Have you ever been to Stellenbosch? Have you ever had wine? Have you ever been to Kennenkop? Kennenkop.
Yes, Kennenkop.
Ooh, my friend, we're talking about Western Cape here. Don't bring in Soweto. You said Western Cape. Anyway, I'm entertaining you too much.
But that Grootbak River, that is there by, it's on the Garden Route.
On the Garden Route?
Yes, by Knysna, Muscle Bay.
Knysna?
Like that, yeah.
That's my area. That Knysna, that was Plettenberg's Bay, George.
Yes.
I think George is before Knysna.
Yeah, it's Muscle Bay, George. Grootbak is like in between there.
Yes. And then Knysna, and then you hit that. This
Plettenberg Bay after Knysna, yeah.
Yeah, after Knysna. What is that? Eastern Cape? No, Port Elizabeth side.
No, Western Cape, yeah.
Port Elizabeth side. If you start to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we know, man. Sir, are you South African or Zimbabwean? I've come across many of your videos on these streets. Juma, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Much love to you. I am African first, but I was born in Congo.
Yes.
I was born, I'm sure you've heard this particular expression on these videos that have come across to you. I was born in the creme de la creme. The creme de la creme of Congo. But I'm African first. Congo is one country I would really like to visit. Yes, you would love it, bro. It's rich. That place. We have volcanoes in Congo, by the way. Hey, we have volcanoes. We have mountains, bro. We have all types of birds. We have Congo River. We have all the minerals you can find. Just imagine in Congo we have 70% of the world's cobalt that we need for this thing.
That you need for that phone that you're watching us on now.
Yes, that the whole world needs for these devices.
Yes.
We have 70% of the world's deposit in the DRC. We have diamonds, we have gold. Why do you think those Rwandese are spinning there? They cannot handle the wealth.
They don't want to lose it also, but all they're stealing.
Why do you think? Look, the Rwandese have been stealing for 31 years in Kivu, but we still have plenty. That's how rich the Democratic Republic of Congo is. Not just the Rwandese, the Ugandans also have been looting for decades. Museveni's lifetime as a supposed dictator there. But we still have plenty. We still have the world's most deposits of cobalt. These people, these two countries here, including some Burundians, they've been stealing, not just these two countries with these two tyrants, political figures of different countries in Africa, neighboring countries all over the place, have been looting Congo for decades, bro. But we're still the richest one on the freaking planet. It's almost as if God just wakes up and then he adds more. He keeps adding more in Congo. Keeps adding more. You guys just wait until I start to lead that Congo. I'll just make sure I shut down every freaking outlet. I'm telling you, we need somebody that's led by the freaking Holy Spirit.
Yes.
To lead Congo. Yeah, we don't need these pagans, these people who don't believe in God, to lead Congo. We don't need these corrupt individuals that are out here making deals with neighboring countries, neighboring tyrants, entering deals. And then these tyrants have the audacity to come out here and say, you know how Felix Tshisekedi got in power? He was just called into the room. Which room was he called into? The way Paul Kagame says, you know how Felix Tshisekedi got in power? He was just called into the room and he was handed power. Which room?
Why do you know about this room?
Who the hell was in this room? It's all of you freaking puppets of the Great Lakes, you dictators from all over Africa. From all over Africa. It's a club. It's a club of corrupt people who don't give a crap about human life. They're out here selfish to the core. They're becoming billionaires at the expense of Africans. And new Africans have the audacity to come out here and call some of them Pan-Africanist. What Pan-Africanist? This particular Pan-Africanist is responsible for millions of Africans. He's not a Pan-African. How can somebody who's responsible for the many lives of Africans deserve a title to be a Pan-Africanist? A Pan-Africanist of what? A Pan-Africanist of murdering Africans?
Hey, not at all, man. You cannot be unaliving Africans and still say Africans must work together. Who are you?
Yeah, who are you? Exactly. Carolina, thank you for the king crowns.
Oh, much love.
We appreciate that. Thank you for that. Carolina says, Congo is richest in the world. Richest in the world. Sans, your question is, you say my father's farm is in George. Okay, good. You have a farm? You are black? You are a black South African and you have a farm? Oh, okay. So you are one of the minorities there as a black South African with a farm?
Yes.
Because white South Africa owns 80%. So your father has, and one day you will inherit that farm. Nice. Okay, Sans.
Well done.
Are you good in agriculture? Are you good? That's good. You must be. I hope you are. But that's good. That's what we want. That's what Julius Malema wants. Repatriation of land without compensation. Your father managed to get a farm. Nice. Appreciate that. Where in Congo are you from? Lubumbashi. I love the way
Lubumbashi.
Yes, I love the way it sounds. Lubumbashi. I am not a Tutsi. And I don't need to prove that I'm not a Tutsi. My identity is my own to know. If I feel like saying which tribe, who's my chief, I'll say it. I don't need to freaking prove to no one. All I know is I'm not a Tutsi.
That is for sure.
Yes. So please, my people, stop telling me that I look Tutsi. What's wrong with you? I'm allowed to be who I want to be. I'm allowed to speak how I want to speak. Why do you want to claim that I'm a Tutsi? Even people who look like you can speak against you. What's wrong with you? They think just because if maybe there's some form of similarity, you must be on my side. Hey, you, I disagree with Maron too. I call Maron out. Don't you hear me say some corrupt Congolese are out here, corrupt to the freaking core? Just because you're Congolese doesn't mean I won't come for you, huh? I'm African first. I'm a true different kind of Pan-Africanist.
That is the true Pan-Africanist. That you call each and every one out.
Exactly.
No matter if I'm from that country.
I think that these particular Rwandese want me to stop talking about them and to perhaps take their side. Like I said, they want to claim me to be Tutsi. And so that's what they say, you look like one of us. And so if maybe perhaps there's certain similarities, I'm not allowed to come out here and call them out. That's what they freaking think.
But even if, because you already know the personality of who you are, even if, let's say you are Tutsi, I'm still going to call you out. I'm not going to believe just because your values, it has to be my values.
Yes, you Even my own blood brothers, I used to call them out. They call me out too. Yes, it's not a biased thing here. Hey, you have a tendency to be biased, you Tutsi, you Randi. That's why you think if I look like you, if perhaps I was a Tutsi, I should just be I call people out according to values and morals. You know, I was always a little bit of a rebel even in my own family. I used to argue a lot. Hey, Patrick is arguing again.
He has a point.
Yes, man. You see, this is why these Rwandese will never be honest with the crap that their leader is doing in Congo. Because they believe if you are Tutsi or if you look like me, regardless of what African do, we should be on the same side. No, not in this space. Not in this space here. Not in this space here. We don't live by that value. Be on my side no matter what.
Nah.
I am Paul Kagame for life. I am Felix Tshisekedi for life. I'm never for life for anyone or for anything. I can change in the morning, huh? It's true. That's what is Tom. Why do you look Banyamulenge? I look perhaps, let me give you guys a different context. I might look Banyamulenge because today God wants me to look Banyamulenge. Tomorrow I might look Ethiopian. I wake up differently sometimes. The next day I'll look Nigerian. Before you know it, I look like a Moroccan. It's true. And then sometimes you see that Rwandan look on me. But it's God's doing. I know my identity. There are over 200,000 black farmers in South Africa, according to the stats. Is that incorrect stats? I don't know.
Oh, you and the stats.
No, it's good. He's a stat guy. He's a stat guy. I like that. 200,000. Yes, it's okay. It's still very little. Because that's a population of 70 million South Africans.
So 200,000.
Okay, since you know so much stats, since you're into numbers, Sands, how many foreign nationals in South Africa? How many black foreign nationals registered in South Africa? Can you pull that up for us, please? Because we want to determine, like Julius Malema says, we want to determine. Oh, yes. I will be like, say, to determine. What are you talking about? You want to determine? My friend, you want to determine. We want to determine if truly foreign nationals are the reason why all 70 or all 60 something black South Africans are unable to make it.
Unable to get a job.
We are unable to get a job. We want to know if all the 50 million, let's say 50 million because we're going to leave space for Indians and white folks and colored folks. Let's say, for example, 50 million or 48 million are black South Africans.
Yeah.
What is the stats of the foreign African nationals in South Africa? There better be more than 48 million. Don't give me 3 million. Don't give me 4 million. And then come out here and say 48 million is suffering of an unemployment issue.
No way.
Because of 3 million. What you talking? What is this number?
894,000.
894,000 what?
I think of foreigners.
What you talking? 894,000? Not even a million?
And they're blaming unemployment on them.
I want you to first agree. Is it less than a million? The documented immigrants are 894,000. 894,400. Thank you, Sense. I like the fact that Sense is out here like being so accommodative. 894,000, 900,000 documented. I don't think undocumented is that much.
Yeah. It cannot be. I would think, I don't know.
Undocumented. Okay, let's say documented is that. So I'm also part of those 894. Because I have South African papers too.
Yes.
So 894, not even a million. Okay. But that's a population of 70 million. Let's just stick there. Let's just say, my people, that the undocumented, the illegal immigrants in South Africa, let's just say that there's 4 million.
That is extreme.
Of course, we have to take it to extreme. Let's just say there's 4 million.
Yes.
And then let's add this one there. 5 million. Is 5 million people the reason why 48 million people don't have a job?
That is not true.
You understand what I'm saying?
There are too many companies, too many businesses in South Africa for that 48 million not to have a job.
Even if all 5 million foreign nationals, documented or not, were taking up somebody else's job and they all had a job, even if it was that, there would still be 43 million or 50 million. Actually, that 48 million I put there, it was just a guess. So Black South Africans is more than 50 million. There will still be a huge percentage of Black South Africans that should have a job.
No way, Sans. Undocumented is estimated at 3.96 million.
Oh, estimated.
Estimated.
You know, my genius brain and the Holy Spirit told me to say 4 million.
And I'm thinking that's extreme.
And we said extreme, but I said, let's just say, and then the Holy Spirit went, 4 million. And then look at the number that he put there. Almost 4.
Jeez.
Almost 4, huh? So I have a genius brain, huh? Yo, I was supposed to hold a freaking mic. Yes, estimates. Yeah, estimate means extreme, yeah. It's true, Caroline. It's true. So anyway, the foreign black nationals are not the issue there in South Africa. To keep it serious here now. The issue here is the fact that since 1994, the ANC that took power have been corrupt to the core. They have been mismanaging systems and the economy of South Africa since then. They are the reason why there's no jobs, the problem of unemployment in South Africa. It's not because, even in those healthcare facilities where Operation Dudula is out here saying, South Africans don't have a bed in these hospitals because migrants are occupying all the beds.
Nonsense.
All the beds. I had an Operation Dudula person tell me there was a South African woman who had to give birth on the floor because there was no beds. Operation Dudula.
No way.
No way. You have to tell them, if that's true, then you are telling me that everybody in that hospital was pregnant.
Yeah.
Because worst case scenario, they'll tell one person or one man, sorry, excuse me, sit here.
You can go put in that wheelchair.
Put him in the wheelchair. Yeah. Lady, come here. Come on. Bring out Moses. Understand? Understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
They come up with these things that don't make sense. That's why I said every single time Operation Dudula speaks, you must think twice. Understand what I'm saying? So even that problem that they have there, in South Africa with these hospitals,
yes,
because there isn't enough beds, enough this, enough that, and so even South Africans themselves, it's not enough for South Africans themselves. Those hospitals need the help.
Yeah.
It's not South African freaking government that needs to do its job.
It's the healthcare system that needs to improve.
Who's the Minister of Health? I'm coming for you. Hey, you are causing chaos here. People are becoming Afrophobic here.
And your nurses and doctors are also they're also telling people go.
Yes, Minister of Health of South Africa, what's his name or what's her name? Because those are the people to look at. Those are the ones that he hid. They should be addressing all these. They actually they released certain statements. They released certain statements in favor of the foreign nationals.
Yes.
Yes, but they need to do a better job. Because you need to do a better job, you Minister of Health. What's the name, please?
His name is Aaron Motsoaledi.
Is that an ANC guy? Motsoaledi.
Motsoaledi, yes.
Is the face there?
Is a face.
I show the face, man. I'm sure with the face you can tell if it's a D, if it's a darky, if it's a color guy. It's a black guy.
Yes.
Motsoaledi. Motsoaledi, you need to do a better job as the Minister of Health there. Because Your incompetency is causing some uneducated black South Africans there to wear an Afrophobic, xenophobic role.
Yes.
Or coat. A coat of Afrophobia. Black South Africans out here wearing a coat of Afrophobia because the Minister of Health over there is not performing. You can't expect uneducated people to behave. We can give Operation Dudula a pass quickly, huh? Because we know they are uneducated.
they don't know what they are doing. They weren't trained well.
We don't expect anything from uneducated people. Of course, uneducated people come out here and say whether you're documented or not. But you are a minister. So you need to do a better job and make sure that all these hospitals, all these health facilities have everything. Build more. So they need money in that department. They need money in that department. And they need money in that department so that that particular 1-year-old, that Praise, that case doesn't happen again.
Yes.
Yes, so that particular issue, the reason why the EFF opened up that case at that Alexandra Police Station doesn't happen again. So that department needs money. Even though you need to fix things to please the South Africans there also. Oh, what's going on here? The rules has to come out here and speak like this. It's true, man.
Yes, man.
You have to say it in a way that they hear, because there's something in my voice when they hear it and they say, hey, what the hell was that?
You have to listen here.
Yeah. Speaking too loud over there. Yes, you people must pull your socks up, man. You're right. The Minister of Health should bring hospitals to a high standard of other African countries. Yes, he must bring it up. He must bring it up.
Just because the hospitals are public doesn't mean that it has to be run to the ground.
Yes. Yes, doesn't mean it doesn't deserve 5-star.
Yeah.
Public doesn't mean 2-star, huh?
No.
Public doesn't mean only 2 beds down there.
And no, there's no heating, nothing.
Public doesn't mean that the lights at the end of the freaking corridors are not working. I can just see that scene. You understand? The lights in the corridors down there, it's dark down there.
Especially when you have to go to the bathroom. That one light is always flickering.
Yes, why is that one flickering? Public hospital doesn't mean that there's no toilet paper there. It's true, we're laughing here, we have to keep it light. We don't want to call you out too much, but you know what we're saying here. You guys need to pull up your socks over there, man. Because to call a spade, these black South Africans that are out here on the streets also, we're not talking about Operation Dudula. Operation Dudula is committing a crime that must be dealt with. But we're talking about frustrated South Africans that have every right to be frustrated. They're not out here frustrated because they are bored, huh? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a reason that they are also frustrated. It's because you people who've been corrupt for the last freaking 30 years, you ANC, you leaders of the GNU, you're not doing your freaking job. In the apartheid regime, a lot of these things were working. We have to hit you guys below the belt also so that you be like, oh.
Yeah, why are the things deteriorating now that black people are in power? You must have some class as well.
Oh. They want to annex Western Cape. They say you don't know how to govern. They say they want to determine their own future. We have the right to self-determination. They're saying you people don't know how to govern. Don't give them a reason to continue on. Don't give them a reason, because they're out here. You should see the way they speak from Orania. The way they speak from Orania. We don't report to the government of South Africa. You know, this is a beautiful quality way of life, of living. We don't need a police station.
There's no crime here.
There's no crime here. We have our own currency here. You know, why can't we just preserve our own culture? They don't want to mix with you. They don't want to mix with you because you have certain tendencies. You have to clean up those tendencies. Look here. We need to fix stuff, man. It's true. These are just truths. These are just facts. You understand what I'm saying?
They're just spilling out.
These are just facts. Even for it's not like we're giving Operation Dudula a pass. We're not. We're saying those ones are committing a crime. Operation Dudula. You should have just stuck with saying illegal immigration is not right. We don't condone that. That's our issue. Stay there. You shouldn't have come out here with your foolishness and uneducated character to say even documented. Documented or undocumented. We need South Africa. That's where you lost your freaking argument. That's the reason why there's a bad taste around town when it comes to Dudula. That's why EFF is out here saying we need to also make an action here.
Yeah.
Because Africa is talking. Africa is out here talking and saying we are xenophobic. We, the EFF, we must make sure that we maintain our dignity and our honor. We need to put a case quickly so that Africa can see, so that Patrick Roos can see that we, the EFF, we don't stand for freaking xenophobia. Yeah. It's the truth.
Yeah.
We've always liked the EFF for a reason.
Of course, man, because you want to protect South Africa's image within Africa, because you cannot have an Afrophobic, xenophobic behavior.
The EFF have always wanted the best for South Africa and South Africans. When the EFF is fighting repatriation of land without compensation, it's doing that for these black South Africans. But some of them are too freaking Some of them don't think that far. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And they just come out here and say, no, you'll be like this, you'll be like this. You'll be like this, you'll be like what? Look at your last 30 years with your ANC. Corrupt to the core, you're crying here. It's true. At least EFF has the guts to come out here and says, we need to own the means of production.
Yeah.
That's where the money is. Hey, you black South Africa, you will never get a job until you own the means of production. Otherwise, you'll always be in this position. All of you black South Africans, how can you get a job? All of you, imagine. If 80% of the land is still in the Mulungu's hands, how? You want to share that whole 70 million, you want to share that 20% of land? How? And at the same time, you're xenophobic. Foreign investment will not come. Oh, this black South Africa doesn't know that its xenophobic nature is pushing away foreign investment.
It's pushing away the economy from striving.
That's what Cyril Ramaphosa had to quickly come out here. We need Africa.
Wait.
Hey, South Africa. We cannot act like this. We need the support of the 1.3 billion Africans. We don't want a situation where Africans think that we are not welcoming, because Africa will isolate you, huh?
Hey.
Those South Africans that are quick to talk crap out here are uneducated. They don't understand international relations and they don't understand economics. They don't understand. They're just sensational talkers, man. It's true. Okay. I thought 70% of our commercial farms owned by whites. I didn't know it was the whole land. It is 70%. Who said it's the whole land?
Yeah.
Nobody said. It's about 70 to 80% or something like that. Somebody said it's the whole land? Never came out of this rule.
This rule.
Yeah. Never came out of this rule. Our people are successfully colonized. Oh my gosh.
Hey, nah.
Woo, never turning back. He said our people are successfully colonized. Yo, for life. The Mulungu.
They're just going to take it.
Your obsession with South Africa is diabolical. Says who? Says who? The emperor.
The emperor.
You are back. The emperor has been here before, right?
Yes.
And I won the last argument with the emperor. I put the emperor in their place last time. The emperor came back for more. Patrick, my brother from South Africa. Patrick TS. Somebody else knows me here? Yes, my man. How you doing? What's going on? Everything okay over there? Where you from? You see, today it's not so much about teaching. It's mostly about like spending time with you guys in the comment section. So I'm acknowledging everybody here. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Carolina has been the top supporter here so far. We appreciate Carolina. Thank you very much. Carolina. And every time it's you about South Africa, no other topic, you still don't have the time to visit my page. And also, let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. If it was just about South Africa, what's wrong with that? There's a lot to fix there.
There's a lot of mindsets to change.
There's a lot of Africans there to deal with. You want to know who's my target audience? It's Africans. I want to fix Africans. I want to fix Africans. Are you still in Dubai? No, man. I move around. And I move around fast. Karibu. Thank you very much, Carolina. Appreciate you. Karibu is like welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. Karibu. Swahili, huh? Karibu. Aksanti sana.
Where is Carolina from? I don't think we found out. Kenya?
I'm not sure. Where are you from, my sister? Carolina. Mwana mama. Carolina. Kenya. She said it.
Kenya, yes.
Hey, she's from William Ruto. You've been to Kenya?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, we've been to Kenya. Yes, Kenya. Nairobi. Been to Nairobi. We've been to that Nairobi. That's good. Where is Rasta? I am right now in France and going back to Cape. You're in France, going back to Cape Town next week to see Masikini. Ha! Which Patrick is this? Patrick? Oh, I think it's the same. Ah, that Patrick. Hey, Patrick, how you doing, my guy? Your face just came to my mind, to my face now. I can't see that.
This?
Oh, yeah. I know. Yes, Patrick. William Ruto must fall. Ooh. That one must be pushed. Must be forced out. You need to apply Operation Dudula on William Ruto. William Ruto will not go by himself. William Ruto will never resign. In fact, William Ruto shows tendencies of wanting to manipulate the system so he can stay in power. He's the type. He's one of those.
Yes.
You can see that in him. For that protest to have happened, the financial bill protest, and Ruto to still remain like that when so many Kenyans lost their lives. That's spirit. You know, that's the new term, by the way. I call them spirits now. All these dictators, all these corrupt puppets. Spirits. These are spirits. These aren't people who are out here caring for your needs. They've been sitting on these freaking thrones for decades and still your life is the same. This is a spirit. This particular William Ruto, you need a bunch of Morarake Besos there.
Hey.
Yes, to continue to call him out. Because that particular William Ruto, why did you send our Kenyans to Haiti? Don't you understand what the Haiti themselves are going through? Don't you understand that the situation the Haitians find themselves in is because of France, Canada, and USA? They've been out here looting Haiti like crazy. And so as a result, the Haitians are frustrated. As a result, the Haitians are frustrated because this particular trio, the trio I just mentioned, US, Canada, France,
they're taking advantage of the Haitians completely.
Haiti is rich, huh? The 5% of these people that live in Haiti, in the hills of Haiti, in the most beautiful part of Haiti, they all hold these nationalities. And they are the ones, you see, this America and these other people are the ones who installed those 9 ministers or those 9 individuals that are leading Haiti.
Yeah.
Yes, they installed them to be the leaders there, pending some form of freaking election. That's why Jimmy Barbecue is pissed.
Barbecue, man.
Barbecue is pissed in that Haiti. Barbecue is like, and these Kenyans, they must go back.
Yeah, man, they are being frustrated there unnecessarily.
Yes.
Just because William Ruto struck a deal with America.
And William Ruto struck a deal because he wanted money.
Yes.
You didn't strike a deal. Look here. Why do you African leaders allow imperialistic nations to use you like that? America is right there, but America chooses not to go there. America goes to Africa and says, let's give that particular spirit, that William Ruto, that puppet, let's give him a state visit. We need to butter these puppets first before we persuade them to do certain things. Let him stay at Blur's house. William Ruto came. The Kenyans were so upset. The Kenyans said to themselves, look at his green.
Why are you so happy, man?
Was that the same trip that he chartered a plane?
No, it was a different one.
It was a trip before that.
Yes.
Where he hired some plane or something.
Yes.
And then he came out to say, my friend
did it.
You're not supposed to accept gifts like that.
From the UAE.
Yes, you're not supposed to accept gifts like that.
And say, what is the problem?
What is the problem? Conflict of interest, William Ruto. You're not supposed to accept stuff like that. I believe that Ruto was placed in power by CIA. It's really sad that we fell for it. I love Kenya. Yes, I love Kenya. And I love the Kenyan people.
Yes.
Because the Kenyan people, or rather the Gen Zs of Kenya, have heart. They don't give a crap, man. They come out here, man, and they go for it. Full force. They don't stop. They'll be out here. I love that about the Kenyan folks. So, Carolina, you come from a great country.
Oh.
Much respect to where you're from.
Beautiful country, really.
Beautiful country. Oh, yeah. No jokes, huh? Sometimes we forget about the beauty of Kenya. Beautiful country. The pride of Africa. Yes, the pride of Africa. You, William Ruto, look, don't embarrass the pride of Africa. You need to stop your stuff, man. People want to walk with pride. The Kenyans want to continue to walk with pride.
They already fly with pride.
Yeah, they already fly with pride and they walk with pride. And when we see them, we admire the pride they carry themselves with. You are out here embarrassing them, but we still respect them because we see how they're standing up to you. They're standing up to you, and so we still respect them. They know that they're not for corruption. That's why I love the Kenyans. Because the Kenyans, they see an injustice and they get out. They don't oversleep. You understand what I'm saying?
We are getting together.
We're going. You know, they kept telling me in the comment section, just watch us on Monday.
Yes.
On Tuesday. See us on Tuesday.
And then it happens.
Yes, they start sending me DMs. I'm like, whoa, these Kenyans, man, I have to shoot today, bro. I have to be on live today because I have to represent the Kenyans. It's true, man. So, William Ruto must go. Yeah. It's so awesome. It's so awesome that despite the leaders deprivating the citizens from our fruits. Yes, exactly. That is Caroline. Gradijuice. Is it Gradijuice? He was there last time too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my guy too over there. Appreciate you. My man, I greet you from Nigeria. I'm in Dubai now. Noni Motors. What up? What's going on, Naja? Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. We love Nigeria. We've been to Nigeria 6 times. Oof. Nice. It's nice, huh? You know, you can't be a Pan-Africanist if you haven't traveled through Africa, huh?
Yeah, of course.
We're talking about being a true Pan-Africanist. You can't come out here and you only stay home and call yourself a Pan-Africanist. You have to have been around. In that one Nigeria only, 6 times. In both Lagos and Abuja. Been there, done that. Nice one. I like that. In fact, that whole freaking West Africa. Yes. Liberia, Ghana, Sierra Leone. Nice. My next trip is Nigeria. It's nice. And if you're in Lagos, go to Ikoyi Estate.
Nice.
I stayed at Whitbaker Hotel, Ikoyi Estate. Yes. The ones who hate Nigeria hate themselves. There's greatness in Nigeria.
Oh, that's nice.
South Africa, don't you wish one day some people could talk like that about you? The ones who hate Nigeria hate themselves. There's greatness in Nigeria. Nigeria is very important to the overall success of Africa. Those people are motivated. Those people are go-getters.
Those are the giants.
Those are the giants, man. Those people they have ambition, they have a vision, they are risky, they are brave, they are courageous, they go for it. They're not afraid of the freaking Mulungu. You understand what I'm saying? They don't see the Mulungu as a god. They believe in themselves, left, right, and center. That's why I love the spirit of Nigerians. Nigerians, that's why I also like what Julius Malema once said. He says, when you hear Nigerians speak and they're speaking loud and they're making noise, they don't think some crazy thing about them. It's passion.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, that is very true, actually.
Some people misunderstand that. Some people be like, what? Hey, you have a small little low self-esteem, huh? You don't have confidence.
You think that you cannot understand what they are saying, but they are talking their complete sense.
Yes.
And they are passionate about it.
You are inferior about yourself. You have low self-esteem. You have no confidence. And then somebody just buck like this. Hey, they are the giants for a reason. You expect the giants to have a voice like yours? A tiny little voice? A Spaza Shop type of voice, an Operation Dudula type of voice, going only after pregnant women. What you talking here? Anywho, that's a nice one. I like that monologue. I'll post that just for the Nigerians. So brother man, in 30 years they have is what?
In 30 years.
They have is 1.8 million graduates, blacks. Am I right? What are we saying? In 30 years, South Africa only 1.8 million graduates.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
This one likes it. Laugh out loud. Dudula type of voice. Yeah, Dudula type of voice. And that those Dudulas, those grown-ass men of Dudula, they only approach grandmas in the hospitals. You grown-ass men of Dudula, why do you only approach grandmas? You only approach pregnant women.
That means they are not men, actually. Because they cannot face a proper man. Say, no, show me your papers.
Don't ever make that mistake. Don't ever make that mistake. Anyway, I've told my African nationals to not entertain your crap. To not be violent, to not challenge you. All they have to do is just refuse to show you any freaking ID. And they must just pick up the phone and call the police on you. I want to see a video out here where the South African police is arresting a Dudula person.
Because of a foreigner.
For breaking the law.
Yes.
For breaking the law. Okay? For breaking the law. Not for anything. We don't have time for you people. You break the law, you get dealt with. South Africa belongs to all who live in it.
Yes.
Very freaking simple. Your president is on my side. It's true. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, where are we at? All right, my friends, that was 2 hours. Come on, at least we showed up.
Yes.
At least we showed up. That was 2 hours. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you so much. Carolina, much love to you. My brother Grandicho, right? Grandicho, yes. Grandicho, thank you very much. Sens. Thank you, Sens. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you so much. It was fun, as usual. We always have a ball with this. And yeah. Finally opened a case. EFF Gauteng finally opened a case against Zandile, a.k.a. Senzani Moya. Yes. Yes. This is the reason why we got on this freaking live.
It's about time that they did that action.
Yes, we need that kind of news. We need Africa to hear that kind of news.
Yeah.
You are saving yourself, South Africa. You South Africans, you should be very happy that a progressive party like EFF came out here to do the right thing, to take us an action here that will make us Africans give you a pass a little bit, because the EFF came out here to say it's not right.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that. So you Black South Africans, you must vote for EFF. Don't play games around here.
They're looking after people, man. Come on.
Yes, they know the freaking truth.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much.
Much love, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.